first, there is renewed pressure within Labor ranks to wage class warfare and punish those Australians who strive to become financially independent through investing in property. At Labor's coming national conference, there will be a proposal to crack down on property investors and cap negative gearing at just one property. I could spend an hour here telling you why that is a monumentally stupid proposal that will only hurt everyday Australians, but when you're dealing with far-left ideologues from Labor's socialist left faction, then anything is possible. The Nine Papers report today, Labor is facing a fierce internal push to reshape the party's housing policies and limit negative gearing. There is a move to rewrite Labor's housing platform at the party's national conference in Brisbane in August, amid fears the party is ceding ground to the Greens among younger voters in the capital city seats. That's a report from the Nine Papers. But today the PM said he has no intention of changing his government's position on negative gearing.
Will you consider revisiting negative gearing policy ahead of the election?
No.
So you're completely ruling it out?
I think that was a pretty clear answer. There'll be a policy debate about issues at ALP National Conference. Ho-hum.
Sounds like it's settled, but Opposition Leader Peter Dutton was keen to remind the Australian public that Treasurer Jim Chalmers has a history of reimagining capitalism and has recently refused to rule out changes to capital gains tax.
There is a huge divide now between the Prime Minister and the Treasurer and the backbench. The Treasurer is on the record repeatedly saying that if you don't have a change to capital gains tax, when he talks change he means an increase in capital gains tax. If you don't have a change to negative gearing, when he talks a change to negative gearing he's talking about an increase in the tax that applies to property investors, that the tax policy is not worth having. Anthony Albanese is coming out saying, well, he's not going to change anything. And the backbench is at odds with the Prime Minister as well. So at a time when Australians need the Prime Minister to step up, they're involved in this internal wrangle that's just going to kill investment.
The opposition leader has a point there. It was only in March when the Treasurer and the PM appeared at loggerheads after Jim Chalmers repeatedly refused to rule out any future changes to the capital gains tax exemption on the family home. And let's not forget, it was only in 2019, that's not that long ago, that Labor leaders were adamant that the country needed to dramatically change its tax system, including items such as negative gearing and franking credits. And Labor's unofficial coalition partners, the Greens, are clear about wanting to smash negative gearing and institute rent freezes and a host of other socialist policies.